Okay, we're gonna play some Mage Knight. It's gonna be a solo conquest against a level 7 first city and 14 second city. I have everything set up. I have Wolfhawk as the dummy player on the left side of the screen. I'm playing as Braevalar. I think he's really strong. I like his utility, move a lot, being able to heal. I also like his skills, like having 2 mana tokens lets me set up for some big turns. I need to shuffle my deep deck, and I'll talk you through what I'm doing and what I'm thinking. I think it's one of the best solo experience in board gaming. Like, it's just so satisfying when everything works. I have everything set up before I put record. Everything is randomized. I have my stack of 7 core tiles. City tiles and core tiles. I need to roll the source. It's going to be a white, a blue, and a black, which is not really good. Gonna place the first 2 tiles, and it's going to be a keep and some runes. I have every token here in bags. I'll just pull them out and fill the board. So we have an orc. I'm not gonna try and name the tokens, but it's the orc who does poison damage. Some mage tower here, and then we have a keep and some runes. The thing that I don't like is not having a place to recruit some units, so probably have to go for the keep first. And it's a really bad rune. I really don't like those temples where you have to pay 3 mana to get some fame. Alright, gonna set up the unit offer. We're having thugs, Utem guardsmen, which are good, and a Utem swordsman. Can also be recruited at a keep. It's gonna make me want to go to the keep. Advanced actions, we have diplomacy, giving some influence. Chivalry, really good card, get some attack and some reputation and fame. And decompose, being able to make crystals if you need them. And then we have the spell offer, which is demolish, really good for hitting down cities. We have a fireball, which is always good. And we have charm, which I also like. So, I'm going to shuffle my deck once more and draw my opening hand and see what we can do. I really like the units and I like the spells. The problem is that the keep and the mage tower is pretty far away from each other, so I might only have to do one. Let's see. Opening hand is promise, tranquility, determination, and march. Just not really good. Gonna pick a tactic. I need 5 movement to get into the keep, which could be this, but I don't have any attack. I have my influence cards now, but I don't really need them at the moment. Gonna go for planning. Just see what happens. Gonna roll the tactic for the dummy. He takes the mana steal out, which means he's going first. So I'm flipping 3 cards, a red, a blue, and a green, so we're safe. And I'm gonna play it slow. Which means we're gonna play March, power it, and move 4. And move here to see who is in the keep, because it's day. Alright. I'm not sure if you can see the units. Yeah, it's okay. 4 attack, 4 armor, swiftness. So I'm not gonna block it. I also need some more movement. I've spent 4. Gonna end my turn playing only 1 card and hope I get 2 more cards from planning to assault that keep. Gonna reroll this. It's gonna be blue, which is not the worst. Draw 2 more cards. Crystallize and concentration. No movement. Do dummy player. Another blue. Back to me. So the problem here is I don't have any attack or movement, which is really bad. So I could like crystallize the blue into a green to draw 2 more cards. Hope I get some attack and move. So I can get into the keep, kill that guy, level up and recruit. The other option is I'm just gonna explore, but I don't have any movement. And I know I have some movement left in my deck. So I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna crystallize the blue into any color I want. It's gonna be a green. And with the green, I'm gonna power Tranquility to draw 2 more cards. Improvisation. And 1 with the land. I really like this card. So this will give me some options. So the problem is if I'm gonna kill this guy, I'm gonna get 2 wounds and both my heals, my healing cards are out. But I have to move in, which is kind of bad. But I'm gonna have to, because else I'm gonna get stuck. So this one is move 2. I also don't have a yeah, I'm gonna move in. I'm not gonna be able to block. So I'll move in with this. Move 2, 3. Move in. Lose 1 reputation for assaulting a keep. He's gonna go 4 damage 2 wounds. Then I need to generate 4 attack. So with this card, concentration, I get a red mana token. And a power, improvisation. Discard determination. It's attack 5. Kills this guy. Put a shield token on the keep. And getting 3 fame, which means I'm gonna level up. Gonna clean my play area, roll this die. It's a green, which is not what I wanted, because I need a red to influence. Okay. Do my level up. Get 2 tokens. This one is actually not too bad right now. Like being able to heal a wound with any mana. And if I'm the lowest on fame, which you always are on the solo game, you can actually draw a card. This one is not too bad either. You get 3 ranged attacks, cold fire, on 3 separate enemies. Also checking the advanced actions offer which card I want, because I kind of need some influence. So I'm actually debating on going diplomacy, because I have a white mana here, but it's not like the best card in the world, and I really like chivalry or decompose. I'm gonna get 7 cards next turn because I have planning on the keep. So if I get mana draw, which is still in my deck, I can still use this red. So I'm gonna go for chivalry as my level up. Gonna refill the advanced action, and then I draw, and I also take this skill, which is called regenerate. And I'll flip one of Wolfak's skills, which is blue crystal in the heel. Gonna draw up to my hand size, which is now 7, because I have planning and 1 keep. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, which is really bad. Okay, dummy. 1, 2, 1 blue, 1 more. Back to me. This is really bad. I'm gonna use this skill, pay a mana of any color, which is whatever it is, green or lowest fame. I can throw away a wound and draw a card. I draw stamina, which is not gonna help me at all. But I have time, the dummy is slow, and I can do this again next round and hope I either reroll this on red or get mana draw. So I'm gonna end my turn here. But I actually have to play 1 card. So I'm gonna drop 1 rage. Yeah, I'll reroll this. It's red, which is great. 6, 1 more card is 7. There we have the mana draw to be able to recruit, but I'm spending way too much time recruiting. So I'm gonna spend 5 on the influence. Actually, the Youth Swordsman is gonna require 6 influence, and the Guardsman is gonna require 5. I really like attack 6, but having block 4 against swiftness is also really nice. I have some movement, to go to that, what's it called, a monster den. Don't have much cards left in my deck. But I'm gonna need all the cards to get there, so I'm just gonna get a Mutant Guardsman for 5 influence. And I have to reduce my reputation by 1, so I'm at -1 now. Rerolling this die, it's gonna be gold, which is really good. I have 6, one more card, that's 7. Dummy player. Green, he has no more cards, so next round he's gonna declare end of round, which means I have 2 more turns, which is fine. I need 6 movement to get where I want to be. So I'm gonna spend 4 movement on stamina, +2 from swiftness is 6, and then I go into the dungeon. It's not a dungeon, it's a monster den. Drawing a random monster token. I'm just doing it for fame, and I'll get 2 mana crystals. And we're facing, oh shoot, it's the guy with physical resistance. So we need 8 attack. Which we can do actually. He's gonna attack for 5, I don't want more wounds, so I'm gonna block 4. Play 1 sideways, is block 5, and then I need to do 8 damage. And I'll play mana draw to be able to use 1 more die from the source. I'm gonna use this white die, Power Chivalry. It's gonna give me attack 6. It's either 6 attack or 4 attack and 1 reputation and 1 fame. I was hoping I could do that, but I need 8 damage. So this is 6 plus 2 is 8, which is enough to kill someone with physical resistance. So this guy is dead. It's going to give me 4 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not enough to level up. And I'll put a token here and roll these 2 dice. Gold and white. Not bad. And I will get my reward, which is 2 mana die. It's a red and a white. So I'm getting a white and a red crystal, which is actually really good. Dummy player is going to declare end of round, which means I get 1 more turn. I draw my last card. It's Druidic Path, which means I can explore, which I'm going to do. So I explore 2. So I get 1 more tile in, which is a tile with not really much going on, just 1 orc, and spending 1 more mana, whatever color, to throw away this wand and finish off the day. Not the worst, but not the best day. This card is going to the dummy deck. It's a red spell, so it's getting a red crystal. Refresh the spell over. Slide this down. Getting offering. And temporal portal. Refresh the unit offer. Get 3 more. It's a herbalist, mutant crossbowman, and an illusionist. And shuffle my deck, ready my unit. There's a lot of noise outside. Not sure how annoying that shit is. Okay, drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crystallize, Determination, March, Tranquility, and Swiftness. Then we'll reroll the source. 2 blacks and a green. Green stays, you can reroll until it's a valid roll. White and blue. Gonna shuffle the dummy deck. And choose my tactic. Let's see what I want to do. I'm thinking about moving to this mine and kill this guy with a ranged attack 5. And then I'll need concentration, which I think is the thing I want to do. Just to level up and get some reputation back, and then I'll go out exploring, maybe go to the village, recruit one more unit, because there is some units I want, and this one will give me one more command token, but I need to get some adventure sites who's gonna give me some cards. But I'm gonna get preparation. The dummy player is taking tactic 3, so mana search is out. It's just kind of sad. Dummy goes first, flipping 3 cards, blue, and then it's my turn. I'm gonna search for concentration, because it's gonna allow me to kill this guy in the ranged. Reshuffle my deck. And then I'll have a nice opening move here. And also saving my unit. So I'm gonna move March 1, 2. And my tranquility sideways is move 3. Going there. Gonna kill this guy with a ranged attack of 5. Power concentration with swiftness, it makes a range attack 5. I'm gonna kill this guy. Get one more reputation and 3 fame. 3. Which means I'm gonna level up, which is great. I'll have another command token. Reroll this guy, it's gonna be gold, which is bad. But I'm also having 5 cards, which I shouldn't. I mean 6 cards. Oh right, because I have preparation. I was confused, I thought I was cheating. Okay. Draw to my hand size, which is still 5. 4, 5, can have some good cards here. Dummy player. Still easy. Alright, so Druidic Paths is really good because it's allowing me to actually enter the hills for a movement of 2, and I'm gonna use Chivalry while I have it. It's not the best use, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a really weak orc to kill it, but I have the card for it now. And I'm not taking any wounds. I'm keeping my unit actually, so is this worth it? Yeah, I think so. Those little extra fames is gonna get in handy like later in the game. So Druidic Paths, move 2. The move cost of 1 space is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 2, which allows me to... Oh, and also should have gotten a green crystal for ending on this mine. So I have a red, a green and a white crystal, which is nice. Move 2 into that mountain. He's gonna attack me with 3 damage. I'm gonna just waste my hand. Improvisation, block 3. discarding Determination, and then I'm gonna power Chivalry, attack 4, Reputation and Fame +1. And 4 is enough to kill this guy. So I get actually 2 Reputation, 1, 2, 2 Fame +1 of the card is 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm almost level up again. Reroll this die, it's a white again. And draw 4 more cards. The dummy player goes. It's a white, so 2 more cards, which is fine. He has plenty of cards left. I'm burning through my deck, so it is what it is. I'm going to check. Okay, so I still have my other influence card. So I'm gonna go to that village and explore a little bit. I have 3, 4 more cards in my deck. Yeah, so I'm gonna power Stamina, move 2, or move 4 actually, 1, 2 into the village. 3, 4, reveal a tile. Alright, so we have another monster den and an orc. And I'm actually gonna explore one more tile using one with the land, move 2 to get another tile out. Ugh, not getting a lot of good sights. But it's a lot of easy movement, just to keep. I'll just put this like this. Alright, I end my turn here. Probably gonna pillage the village. Reroll this die, it's a gold, so it's kinda annoying. 2 more cards. 1, there's my influence card. Swiftness, dummy player goes. 1, 2, 3. He has 2 more cards in his deck, which means I have 2 more turns. I have 2 more cards here as well. Actually don't really need to pillage, because I just wanna recruit the Utem crossbowman, but maybe if I pillage, no, it's gonna be 1 reputation anyway, like 1 reputation to pillage the village or 1 reputation to use threaten. I'll just pillage. So 1 rep, 2 cards, there it is. And now I can okay, so because I don't want to waste any die, it's kind of bad how it's laid out. I don't have a lot of movement cards left. Actually debating if I should go to the monster den and level up instead of recruiting. I have 1 more turn after this. It's gonna be 3 movement to go back in. I don't have any movement, but I had a lot of attack cards. So maybe I can just do both actually. So I'm gonna recruit. I'm gonna use mana draw first. Take this white, set a gold to a white, get 2 white tokens. I'll explain why. I'm gonna use 1 white for influence 4, plus the threaten influence 6. So I don't, yeah, so 6 influence. I'm gonna get the crossbowmen, which are really good units. And the other white crystal I'll just crystallize so nothing goes to waste. Not rerolling one white die, rerolling this one, it's a black. Removing these. I have 2 units ready to go, but dummy player goes. No more cards, so he's gonna declare end round next turn. I'm just gonna go in the monster den with my 2 units and hope I just kill it and backtrack later. So 2 movement to get in. Plus 1 raid sideways is movement of 3. I'm going in. I'm gonna kill it whatever it is because I have 2 units ready and I have a rage. Unless it goes really bad, but let's see what happens. It's probably fine. Here's the token and it's the Hydra with 3 attacks. So I need 6 damage for this guy. Which means I'm gonna need this to power with my red is attack 4. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Attack 6 and I'll just block 1 of the 3 attacks with block 3. So 2 attacks of 2 go through. I get 2 wounds of that and then I'll just kill him with 6 attack. So this one is dead. Put a shield token there, I get 5 fame. I have 18 now. So I'm gonna get my level up and be able to play 1 more turn, which is great. So this is going away. Getting my reward, so 2 more mana die, 2 blues, so 2 more crystals of blue. So I have a really good, I have 2 blues, 2 white, 1 green. Dummy player, oh no, I have to level up. So actually 1 more token from Wolfhawk. I level up, get, whoops, 1 more skill token. I really don't like the corruptive skill of Braevalar, so I'm just gonna get some mana. The name of that card is Lightning Storm or Thunderstorm, whatever. So I'll be able to have 2 tokens when I want. And pick a card from the unit offer. And because I'm kind of slow on the movement, I'm gonna pick Temporal Portal. So I'm gonna teleport on my next turn to just get some distance and actually land on a mine to get another crystal. So this was my level up. Then the dummy player goes. Gonna declare end round. This is my last turn. I'm gonna use this skill. It's gonna get 2 mana tokens. I just need 1. I just need the blue. And this one powered up says you may move to an adjacent safe space, and if I power it up I can actually move 2 spaces and get my hand limit increased. I don't need any of that, I just need to move, so I'm gonna get 2 spaces. And on that white mine means I get another crystal. I'm really good on mana, and with the other mana of this card, so I had a blue and like a green or a white, I'm paying this card to actually heal 1 wound. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about this. Replace advanced action. Really happy about this second night. It's not going too bad, but I'm not having a lot of attack in my deck yet. So anyway, I'm gonna reset this. Shuffle my deck. Ready my units. Gonna go into the second day. I would like to get a portal out this turn. I have 2 more, what's it called, like 2 more of the easy tiles, and then I get into the elite units. I have good mana, 3 whites, 2 blues. Don't think you can actually see it. No, not really. Yeah. This is my my status at the moment. Maybe I can just move it to the left a little bit, so you can see it. Just a little bit, doesn't really matter. Shuffling my deck and drawing 5 cards. Everything is ready. Actually draw my wound. Dummy deck gets this card. It's a red spell, so a red crystal. And going out. Refreshing the spell of restoration. The spells are not really that good, so I'm not really going for a Mage tower. Get 3 more units in. I don't really have a command token, but I'm pretty close. Reroll a source. It's going to be day 2. Nice, it's a gold, a blue, and a green. That's going to help. And shuffling the dummy deck. Alright. Alright, tactics. Probably gonna go for great start to explore a little bit and probably get my second keep just to increase my hand size a little bit and have more options. I'll be able to heal this wound pretty easy. I have a lot of mana, so I can regenerate. Source is pretty good as well. All my units are ready, so I just want to find something strong to do. I have my units ready. I have some pretty good cards. So I'm gonna get great start. The rest is not really good. I don't really mind the wound. Gonna roll a d6 for the dummy player. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, so he's gonna get early bird, which is fine. So I'm gonna move the dummy player first. 1, 2, a blue. So you're getting 1 more card. And it's my turn. I'm just gonna regenerate with a white. Actually, let's wait. Let's wait a bit. I'm gonna explore. So druidic paths, I'm gonna power it with blue. It's move 4, and the cost of 1 type of terrain is reduced by 1. I'm gonna choose the hills or mountains, whatever this is. I think it's the hills. Yeah. So it's gonna move. It's gonna cost me 2 to move in. I have 2 more movement left. I can reveal this keep, which is a hero, 2 separate attacks. It's gonna lose me some reputation, but I have chivalry to cover that up. So it's not really bad. I'm actually debating if I should just enter the keep and explore, or I have more options and explore first. I have a pretty big hand size if I just take the keep. He's gonna do 2 attacks, 1 physical 3 and 1 ice 3. Not sure if you can see it. Not really. It's a pretty easy guy. Thing is, I don't know if I want to spend my units for it. Yeah, it's fine. I just take a wound. I don't really mind the wounds as Braevalar. So I'm actually not gonna explore. I'm gonna move. I have 4 movement. The hills are 2 this turn, so I just spend 2 more movement to get inside the keep. So I have another big hand after this. It's gonna get me 2 reputation loss because when I kill this guy, it's gonna get 1 rep as well. So 1 rep down for going into the keep. I'm gonna block 1 attack, the physical attack with the block 3. The ice attack of 3, I'm just gonna get a wound, which is not that bad. And then I need 4 attack. So I'm actually gonna use this skill now to get a green and a white. So a green and a white. This is why I really like this skill. It's helping me so much. Now it's spent. With this mana I can just power a chivalry. I need 4 attack. I get 1 more reputation and 1 more fame. So that means I'm also gonna level up. This is a great turn. And this green mana. Well, let's just do this first. So this one is dead. 4 attack, 1 rep, 1 fame. So I get -1. So the reputation stays where it is. I'm still at 0. And this guy is giving me 5 fame plus 1 of this. So it's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm getting really strong because I have 24 fame now. Which means I get 1 more command token. Giving me a hand size of 6. And I have 2 keeps now. So I have 8 cards on my next turn. And this green mana I'm going to regenerate 1 wound, which allows me to draw a card. Which giving me tranquility. I think I had 1 more wound in my deck, I'm not sure. I actually forgot. I'm debating if I should just heal every wound I have now and just have a major hand next turn. This wound is gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal. I don't really need this to draw more cards. I have plenty of cards, so I actually use this one as well. Heal my last wound. Yeah, that's perfect. Great. Reroll this die. Green. White mana goes back. Only spent 3 cards. An amazing turn. This is why I like Mage Knight so much. If it works out, it's just satisfying. That's my turn. I leveled up, so Wolfhawk is getting 1 more skill token. I draw up to my hand size, which is now 6 plus 2 keeps, so I'll have 8 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is really nice. Gonna do the dummy. 1, 2, 3. The red card, so 2 more. He's going decently well into his deck, but I have so many cards, so I have some big turns. I have my nether portal, I have my one with the land, swiftness, improvisation, I have stamina, I can move a lot, I can block, I have my mana draw, I got 1 unit, and I have concentration. This portal is going to allow me to teleport and increase my hand size even more. So I'm just going to explore a lot and see what my options are. I think I'm just going to use concentration because I don't really, oh no. I'm going to move 4 using stamina and power it with debating if I should use the gold from the source or use my own blue. I think I'm gonna use my own blue crystal to keep that gold in the source. So I'm gonna use my own crystal. I'm gonna explore 2 tiles. And I can actually put 2 out here. Because the basic tiles only need to be like close to 1 other tile. I'll just shuffle this down a little bit so you guys can see. Not really mattering this. There's just a coastal line that the core tiles cannot be recruited in or not be explored. So I'm gonna put 1 tile here and 1 tile here. First one is here. It's gonna cost 2 movement. This is a really nice tile. I'll actually populate it first and then see what I want. Because if the rune is good, I have so many good cards, I can just blow up the runes. But I need something good to be there. I don't really care for the Mage Tower that much, because the spells are not great. Although Charm is not really bad. Gonna get a rune and see what happens. Hoping for like something with an artifact as a reward and a lot of fame. It's day, so I can just reveal it. Oh god. It's another 3 mana for 7 influence. I don't really want that, so I'm gonna explore one more tile with my other 2 movement. And we're not getting a lot of opportunities to actually spend my power on. So it's just another orc. Moving this down a little bit. The coastline is like this way, so I'm still good. I think there is something to be said to just buy 7 experience or like fame there. But I could also just recruit, because I have 1 more token. And I really like the foresters, which can be recruited in a village. Which means I should just move out, skip the Mage Tower and reveal some core tiles. And see if I get some better options. Or I could just do the Mage Tower and get either Offering or Charm. Charm is gonna let me influence really easy. And the bottom one of Charm lets me like mind control a unit and use its attack. It's really good for hitting those big cities. I think it's... yeah. Point is, if I leave this place, I'll leave my my increased hand size of 2. I'm just gonna move 1 step into this place so I can see what's in the Mage Tower. So I need to spend 2 more movement. Actually, pretty. I'm really sad the rune is not really something good. Mage Tower might be worth anyway. Shoot. I'm not sure which movement I should spend. Because the swiftness can be nice. Gonna spend 1 with the land, move 2. No, I'm gonna move 2 with swiftness. Go there, reveal the Mage Tower here. It's the sorcerer, I think. 6 attack with assassination and poison. It's not really a big deal. I might just go in now while I'm here. Or I'll just skip it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna skip everything is here. I'm just gonna move another 4. Spend the mana die from the source, move on to the village. And the last 2 to reveal core tile. And this is just really bad. Because I'm kinda, there's a lot of water. And I have no way, actually I can teleport. But it's only, okay. I revealed the White City, which is great because there is another keep next to it. The thing is, there is, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna move down everything. It's like blocked off with all the water, like it's a lake, and I can't really pass it yet. I can teleport 2 spaces, but I'm not. I won't be able to teleport all over. Gonna get the White City. Gonna play on level 7. So it's 2 white and 2 gray enemy tokens. I'm just looking for my city cards. Oh, it's right here. And everything in the White City has 1 more armor. I really like the White City because I can also recruit all units. And if I don't like the offer for 2 influence, I can just buy 2 more. Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of stuck here. Oh, this is really bad. I can't get over this lake. What to do? I think I'm just gonna recruit while I'm at the village. And village, get another big hand, and we'll go from there. I'm probably just gonna kill the dragon actually and teleport over so I can reveal the White City, but I really want this keep before I assault the city. The other option is to kill the orc, get a tile here and walk past it, which is actually but I can really kill that dragon because I can have a really big hand, which is 9 fame and some reputation. Yeah, I got some good cards left in my deck. I have time. Okay, oh, this is really annoying actually. Okay, I'm just gonna end my turn here. Reroll this die. So red, blue gets back. I'm just getting 6 cards now because I'm not next to my keep anymore. But I'll be able to pillage. I get 1 more card, which is swiftness. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. Okay, so the dummy player goes 1, 2, 3, a green, which is great. I'm gonna pillage the village, losing 1 rep, getting 2 more cards. 1, 2, 2 more rages. Okay, I'm gonna get the foresters. I really like those guys. and I'll be able to get out of this place. My plan is to recruit, kill this summoner orc. I have concentration and swiftness, so I can just kill this guy. End on a magical glade. Teleport over, like walk by. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need 5. Actually, we're gonna need 6. Because I just pillage, which gets me into -1. So I know it's a bit cheating, but I'm not gonna pillage. I'll do these 2 cards back. Because if I check before, even though whatever these cards are gonna go, I wouldn't do it. So this one is improvisation. I need to discard 1 card. To get influence 5, I'm gonna discard my determination. Influence 5 gets me the foresters. That's my turn. It's a blue. Yeah, I'm a bit slow now, but let's hope the dummy player doesn't really fuck up my plans. I need 2 more cards. Gotta get those 2 rages. The dummy player goes. It's a white. 2 more. Okay, so he has 1 more card. That means I have 2 more turns. And I have some cards here in my deck, but it's not really working out as I wanted. I'm gonna need 12 block to... Okay, so now I'm gonna pillage. When the dummy player did his turn, I'm gonna pillage now, get 2 more cards. I might just kill the dragon. Because I have all these cards, but I kinda need the keep to be able to kill the white city. So it's really bad to just move here because yeah, I need to get moving. So I want to try to get this keep this turn, so I can end on it, so I can have potentially some units to recruit next night. And I just need to... The portal is costing me an action, which is annoying because I have 2 more turns. Anyway, the foresters move 2, and the move cost of forests, hills and swamps is reduced by 1. So the forest actually costs 2 now because it's day. So I'm going there. Gonna spend my concentration with the green mana from the source on swiftness. It's in a range at 5. It's gonna kill these guys. Only need 4 damage. I get 1 more reputation and 4 fame. 4, 28. I'm gonna need to spend some cards to be able to do what I want to do. So I'm gonna use mana draw, so I can use 1 more die. So I'm gonna crystallize the blue and get a red. Because when you use blue, you can pick any color. And now I have 2 more cards in my deck, and I have 6 cards, so I'll be able to just play my deck. I reroll these 2. It's the blue and the green. There's also a gold in the source, so that's pretty nice. I'll have a gold mana token at the start of my turn. Dummy player goes. 1. Oh, actually I have 2 more turns. You draw 1 card. Now it's my turn. This is 6 cards, so I can actually get into the keep. That's great. Right, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 4 powered with the the gold mana. So that's 1, 2, 3. Spend my influence card sideways, so I've moved 5 feet to get in here. Oops. And 2 more to reveal another tile. Alright. So we're having a dragon. And some camp where you can recruit all units. And the Mage Tower and what's it called? The Maze. But then the beefed up version. What's it called? Oh, it's a maze. Oh, labyrinth, whatever. It's not really bad. But I really need to get into the White City next night. And I need to teleport in. Actually, I don't have any more movement cards in my hand. So I have a lot of attack, but I'm not gonna be able to spend it. So what I'm going to do, oh shoot, the desert is a movement of 5. I can only get move 3. I can just teleport into the desert actually. Yeah, I can play this border play it as your action. You may move to an adjacent revealed safe space. I'll move there. Reveal the keep. Okay, it's easy. So the task's actually gonna give me 1 more reputation back. And it's gonna be my 3rd keep. So I'm gonna have some big hand, but I don't really have a lot of power. End my turn here. Clean this up. Don't think I can do anything else next. The new player is going to declare an around, which means I have 1 more turn. I'm at the refugee camp, which means I can recruit anything. But I only get influence 6. And I'm pretty happy with the units that I have. I can't really move. So this is just the end of my 2nd day. I'm not able to find any artifacts or any really good strong spell cards, so it's gonna be a challenge to kill the first city. Actually, I struggle a lot with the first city, and the 2nd city is much easier because you have so much fame. The problem is I don't have any good cards. I just have mana and units. But let's see if we can make it work. There's a spawning ground next to the White City, which will give me an artifact anyway. Flip this token. I'm gonna draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have some influence cards, and I'm on the refugee camp, so maybe I can just get a big unit. This card is going to double deck. There's a white spell, so that's a white crystal. Spell goes down. And Tremor is up. That's a really good card for Solar Conquest. Being able to reduce all enemies' armor is really huge. Gonna get some units. There's 1 regular unit and 2 elite units. And we found the Sorcerers and the Alton Guardians. Think to I need to pay 3 extra influence to get the Guardians, so that's gonna be 14. That might be a bit too much. And the Sorcerer is gonna be +1 from this refugee camp, so that's gonna be 10 influence. The sorceress is really good because he can remove resistances and fortifications. It's a really nice unit, and he has fire and ice resistance. And I have the mana for it, so I would like to get that one. I reroll the source. It's gonna be Knight 2. Red, red, and gold. So it's not really good. Gonna get a tactic. And I'm gonna go for sparing power here because I want to get into this keep, recruit the sorcerers. I'll just replace one of my units here. And yeah, just save up cards for when I'm gonna hopefully kill the white city, but I'm not sure if I have enough damage on my deck. I'm not really happy with the cards that I have so far. But I'm gonna get sparing power. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roll for the dummy. Just taking out Midnight Meditation, which is not really something I really care. Dummy is gonna go first. Need to shuffle his deck. So we have a lot to do this second night. I need to get to the white city, kill it, but I'm not getting any more power, so it depends what I have in my hand. If I'm gonna do the spawning grounds first and then go to the white city. Let's just see. Dummy player is going a white card, so that's 3 more cards. I just burned 6 cards already. It's my turn, sparing power. I'm just gonna place 1 card here. And I have my 2 influence cards here, so I'm just gonna use it while I have it. But I'm actually debating, because I need to replace a unit. And I would like to use the unit first and then replace it. The other option is to go into the keep, get the shock troopers. But then I'm not being able to recruit the sorcerers. Huh. I think it's more efficient to just take the shock troopers. Being able to reduce someone's attack by 3 is also really good. The problem with the white city is the armor. And if they have physical resistance, I really want to be able to reduce or like remove the resistances. So yeah, I think it's the best to just get the sorceress, and maybe I can just kill the dragon, which should give me the level up, and maybe use my units for that. The dragon is gonna need 16 block, because it's ice and swiftness. But I can also just assign the 4 damage to my unit. And then I have to do 17 damage, which is kind of a waste. Ah, shoot. No, I should get the sorcerer, so. Need 10 influence, which is gonna cost me a little bit. This one is influence 5, but I have to spend 1 card. Spend Tranquility. And I use my only red crystal on my threaten to get 10 influence. And that's gonna be enough. It's gonna be 9 plus 1 from the refugee camp is 10. Now I have to debate which unit I'm gonna lose. And I actually think I'm gonna keep the foresters because I really like them. And it's gonna help me get that keep pretty easy. So I'm gonna get, might be a bad call, but I'm gonna get rid of the crossbowman because I would like to have the block swiftness. And the ranged attack is not really useful anymore because I'm just gonna kill cities. So the crossbowman is out. And the sorcerers are in. And we might see if this was a good call or not. It's gonna cost me my red mana crystal. I need to lose 1 reputation. Reroll this die. It's a black, which I don't need because I don't have any spells. Okay. Throw into my hand. 1, 2, 3. Dummy player. 1, 2, 3. Damn, another white. 1, 3. So the dummy player is burning his cards, which is really bad. Okay. Spare power. I need to get into the keep. And I'm gonna move 2. Reduce the space by 1. It's 4 movement to get into here, so now it's 3. Another 2 movement. I go in. Assault the keep, so -1. He does 3 damage. I'm gonna block it with the foresters. I'm gonna pay rage. Attack 4. I need 1 more attack. I'm actually gonna spend. Crystallize or swiftness. I might need crystallize to get a red for the city. I can actually reveal the city now because I'm next to it, so I can see what we're up against. Okay, so we actually have 2 units with physical resistance, so I'm really happy I took the sorcerers. It's not. Yeah, everything has 1. 1 more HP. Okay. I'll just put this here, maybe you can see it. That's a lot of damage that I need. So it's 4 units. This one is it's kind of annoying. He needs 16 physical damage to kill this guy. Actually more, he has 1 more armor. So 18. Then we have this one, it's not really that bad. We have some golems, also physical resistance with more armor, and we have the catapult. So it's gonna be rough actually. Okay. I'm gonna burn crystallize. I'm gonna need all the damage that I have. This one is 3 damage anyway. For my 5th damage. Kill this guy. 1 rep to fame. 1, 2. Reroll the die. It's a black, so the source is completely fucked. I have 2 blacks and 1 gold. So I'm in a really bad spot at the moment. I do have my 3rd keep, so my hand size is now 9. And my turn, so I'm drawing 7 cards actually, 6 from my hands and 3 from the keeps. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. I actually have all my cards in my hand, and I'm no way gonna kill the city with the cards that I have here. So the double pair goes 1, 2, 3, 2 more, and it's a red. Okay, so I'm gonna use Sparing Power, which is not giving me any damage. So usually I want to kill the city on the second night, but I don't have the damage. So I'm gonna go to the spawning grounds and get an artifact. Maybe that will change the game. Because the spawning grounds is gonna get me a level up and 3 mana crystals, so that's a good place to go. So I need 4 movement to get in, which is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4 movement. Get into the spawning grounds. I draw 2 enemy tokens, and I just have all my cards for this, so I hope I can group them with Chivalry to get extra fame and some reputation. And I'm still next to my keep for the next day. So there's 1, and there's my second guy, and it's gonna be alright. So it's not the worst enemies, but can easily take this one out with ranged. This guy, I'll have to see what I can do. Okay, immunity is kind of annoying. If I block it, I only have to do 4 damage. Thing is, I cannot really group these guys. Or maybe I can. So I can easily take this one out. It's 5 damage. I have concentration and swiftness. That can kill him. I can actually I'm trying to see if I can block, kill them both in the melee phase, so I can group them using Chivalry, and then I get 2 more fame and 2 more reputation, so I'm gonna go for that. So this guy needs a block 5. I have this skill, it's gonna give me a blue and a white. So I'm gonna flip it, blue and the white token. It should be working out. So this guy is 5 attack. I'm gonna block it with determination, power it, so that's 5. This guy is cold fire attack 4, means he needs double the block, which can be done with the block 4 from the Youth and Guardsman, block 2 from Rage, 3 sideways 4. Well, this guy is blocked with 8 block, and this guy is blocked, so now I need to do 9 damage. And 9 damage I can do by using this white on mana draw to get a green. I get 2 greens, 1, 2. 1 green I spend on concentration and fuel it with Chivalry. I'm gonna use it for the attack 6, and I need 9. So I use the other 3 damage from the Sorcerer. It's ranged attack or just attack in the melee phase, so that's 3 and 4. Oh, it's actually 7. Okay, so 8, 9. Oh no, because I have concentration powered up. So that's the 2 extra that I forgot. This is attack 6. Plus 3 is 9, and these 2 guys, this one is blocked, so he only has 4 armor. And I keep my 2 swiftnesses, so I can explore some more next turn, because I have 1 more turn. So I'm actually pretty happy, and I hope I get some good artifact. So these two guys are dead. I spent all my cards except for the swiftnesses. I'm rerolling this die. It's a green, doesn't really matter. Gonna clean up everything. Spend all these cards that I didn't get to use. The chivalry need to remember, because I killed 2 enemies with the attack, because I grouped them, so that's 2 rep, 1, 2, and 2 extra fame, 1, 2, and then I get the fame from the monsters, which is 8 together. So 1, 2, 8, it's gonna give me my level up. I'm gonna place a shield token on the spawning grounds. I'm gonna roll 3 mana die to get 3 crystals, hoping to get some reds. 2 greens and the white. That's really bad because the white I already have 3 of, so 1 is wasted. And I get an artifact. And then I can do my level up. Artifact. I have the Emerald Ring, or the Book of Wisdom. So the Emerald Ring is actually good, but I do have some green mana. I don't really need the black mana. And the Book of Wisdom should be able to help me kill some the city, because this is gonna let me it's actually giving me a advanced action card. I thought it was gonna give me a spell, but that will only happen if I break it. Throw away an action card from your hand, gain a spell from the spells offered to your hand that is the same color as the action you threw away. Right. And the top part lets me use or throw away an action card and gain advanced action card. Okay. But I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna choose it anyway, because this will let me buy the tremor card that I need to crush this city to reduce everyone's armor. So this is actually really good. And the tremor spell is gonna stay into the spell offer. That was my, I actually need to do my level up as well. So I get 2 skills, influence or some damage reduction. Not really happy with the advanced action, so I might actually, no. The skills of Wolfhawk are not that good either. I'm gonna get the siege attack anyway, so I'm just gonna choose the influence because it's gonna help me, I hope. And get Force of May, actually. There's also Crystal Mastery. And that will make me like spend, if I use it on the bottom one, I can just use all my mana and keep it. Or I can get a physical resistance, which is really nice for the white city on a unit that I have. Or I can siege attack, and I have some green mana. I'm actually gonna get the, I need some attack in my deck, so I'm gonna get Force of Nature. Draw to my hand size, the dummy player goes, he draws the last 2 cards. There's not much I can do on my turn besides I'm actually debating if I should just use the Book of Wisdom, break it, throw away the white card that I just gained from my level up to buy Tremor. Huh. But I'm gonna waste another. Oh, that's kind of bad. No, I'll keep it. I'm just gonna explore 2 with the swiftness. There's one more tile here. So it's actually not too bad. It's a dragon. It's the summoner, so it's really the tough one. And the Mage tower. And some runes. And it's night, so I'm not able to see it. But it's gonna get day anyway after this turn, so I'll just reveal it. It's actually a really good room. Like, kill a keep and the mage enemy for a unit. Nothing more I want to do. Actually, cost 2 to explore this tile. Move these two sideways to move 4, to move back into my keep, in case there is something that I want to recruit when I get into the next turn. Okay, going to day 3. The problem is, usually when I like kill the city during the night, because you have some more spells, but I don't use spells, I don't have any, so day or night is not really a big difference for me. But I do need Tremor to reduce the armor of all these guys, and I don't really have strong units. But let's see how it goes. We're gonna have 9 cards, 6 from my level and 3 from my keeps, so we're gonna draw 9. Let's promise. Mana draw, temporal portal, stamina, the book of wisdom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one card is going to the dummy deck. There's a red crystal going into his thingy. Slide this down. Get Call to Arms as a spell and Frost Bridge. This is pretty good cards, but not going to use it anyway now. One more regular unit and 2 elite units. I'm on a keep. It's the heroes and another heroes, which are gonna cost influence, and that is really nice with this skill. This makes me be able to use the heroes basically for free, and I might need the elemental attack that they provide, so I'm not pretty happy with those 2. I need to reroll the source. It's gonna be 2 golds and a black. I need to reroll all. Nice. Red, green, and the gold. Use a tactic. I just want to go first, so I'm gonna choose rethink anyway. So the dummy player goes after me, and I can actually rethink to some cards, which is great because I don't need temporal portal, and I'm looking for a cheap green card to buy the Tremor with, so I'm just gonna discard 3 cards that I don't really need. I'm gonna keep the influence because I'm gonna buy myself the heroes and just move some unit away. Spend this 2 and stamina, 3 cards. Draw 3, 1, 2, 3. There's the green card that I need and the influence card that I need. So this is coming in pretty nice. I have a really good hand. Might work out actually. Need some time to figure it out. Which hero I'm gonna get. One has a cold fire attack of 8 and one has a ranged attack 7, but I'm gonna get the cold fire guy for sure because I need elemental damage. It's not ranged, and I don't have any siege, but it is what it is. So this is a special thing. So you can do this. I'm just gonna break this card. I'm gonna waste a green. No, I'm not. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna get 9 influence. This is gonna give me 2 for my skill. I'm at 0 reputation, so I need 7 to get the heroes. Which means I'm gonna spend trying to find out how the best way to do this, because this is going to give me a green crystal. I already have a green 3 green crystals, but I don't really want to spend a green on the concentration because I want this for the attack. So it's not really gonna matter actually. I'm gonna spend my own white mana on Promise, influence 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the skill, so I need 1 more. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm spending the red, influence 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lose 1 rep at the end of my turn, which I'll just do now. Get the heroes. I'm replacing the foresters for the heroes. The heroes are gonna come in huge, and I can just freely use them with my skill of giving me some influence. Then I will break this artifact, throw away an action card from your hand, and gain a spell from the spell offer to your hand that is the same color. So it's going to be green. I'm going to get myself. I'm actually debating if I should get Call to Arms. No, I can't do it. So I'm going to get Tremor. It's going to go into my hand. I'm going to get a green crystal, which I don't have any room for, but that's fine. So this card is gone. My artifact is also broken, so I don't have it anymore, but it's giving me the spell that I need to kill this city. Refreshing the spell offer. Mist form is out. And that's my turn. Rerolling this die. It's a black. It's really bad, the source this game. And draw to my hand size, which is 9. So I'm drawing 3 more cards. I'm going to keep all the cards that I have. Pretty happy with the cards. So 1, 2, and 3. It's still going to be rough to kill this city, but I need to shuffle the dummy player. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to kill this this city. Might go well actually. Doesn't look too bad at all. Problem is, I have 1 day to do this. Then I need to find the other city, which is going to be level 14, and kill it. And hope I don't get bad movement going there, but I have my portal to teleport me in. Okay, dummy. 1, 2, and 3. A red, so 3 more cards. So he's burned 6 cards, but it's not really mattering a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna assault the keep now, and we just figure it out. So I'm paying 2 movement, which is my stamina. I'm assaulting a city, lose 1 reputation. And we're gonna fight these guys. I'll check if you guys can see just a little bit. Spend this. So we have the catapult, 7 armor, 8 fire damage. We have some golems, 2 physical damage, 5 armor with physical resistance. They all have 1 armor. From the city, we have, I think it's the alot mages, cold fire attack of 4. We need some damage. And then we have the heroes. So, before we start, I'm gonna use Tremor. And I'm gonna use my skill anyway. And I'm gonna want 2 greens. Do I? Yeah, I want 2 greens. And the first green is gonna go on Tremor. Gonna reduce everyone's armor by 2. So basically everyone's armor is -1. Because the white city gives 1 and I reduce it by 2. I'm actually on the keep, or on the city. So 1 less armor for all the mobs. Then I'm gonna check if I can kill something with my siege or my sorcerer ranged and removing something. Not really, so I can use concentration on force of nature. It's gonna give me a siege attack of 5, which is gonna be enough to kill this guy because he has 4 armor. So he is dead in the ranged phase. The problem is the wounds. If I take more than 6 wounds, I'm knocked out. So I need to prevent that. This guy only gives 1 wound. The catapult, I only have 3 armor, I'm not really good on fame. So this one gives me 3 wounds if I don't do anything about it. And this guy is gonna be brutal if I don't block it. So it's gonna be 2 wounds in my hand and 2 wounds in my discard. Which means if I don't block anyone, I'm getting 6 wounds, so I'll be knocked out. So we have to prevent that, which we can. So I'm 1 damage short to kill the catapult on ranged, because actually I can group these guys and kill them both with ranged and siege. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. This one is siege. I'm actually not sure if I can. No. Oh, wait. It's gonna work. They have -1 armor. Right? So if I use my sorcerers on the catapult, I'm choosing to lose all fortifications powered with a white mana, which I have. So he loses all fortifications, and it's a ranged attack of 3. He only has 6 armor, so I can use my swiftness with a white mana. I'm actually gonna just spend my mana draw to get 2 more whites. No, I need gold. I need red. Right. So this is ranged attack 6. He's losing all resistances and his armor is -1, which is 6. And he's gonna kill the catapults before it hits me. And I won't have too many wounds. So that leaves only 2 guys left. It's actually going easier as I thought it was going to be. This guy, I'm just going to block his 2 with this block 4, it's kinda too much, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need the attack 2, I think. So this guy is blocked. I'm not getting any wounds from this guy, and then this guy I'm gonna just let it hit me. So I get 2 wounds in my hand and 2 wounds in my discard pile. Then these guys have both physical resistance. So, and they have 1 armor, -1 armor. So I'm gonna use mana draw with a gold from the source, putting the black, put it to red. Did I use, oh no. So get 2 red mana tokens. I'm gonna power my heroes using the influence and a red to do a cold fire attack of 6. This guy only has 7 armor. 6 cold fire is effective against physical resistance, so he needs 2 more regular attack, which means determination is gonna finish him off. And then this guy needs, he has 4 armor, so 8 damage. So that's gonna be, well, 4 from the rage, and I'll have chivalry with my last white mana. It's gonna give me 4 attack and 1 reputation and 1 fame, killing this guy. So, and actually I only get 2 wounds in my hand. So let's check if I didn't make any mistakes. I use stamina to go into the city, lose a reputation. I use tremor. Every enemy has -1 armor, because -2 and they get 1 from the white city, so -1. This is siege attack 5. He only needs 4 damage, so he's out. The sorcerer, the catapult, has even though he is like fortified and in a fortified, so ranged or whatever doesn't work, the sorcerer lets him lose all fortifications, and then he does a ranged attack 3 plus 3 for swiftness is the 6 that I need, because everyone is -1. This Uten Guardsman blocks the golem, so no wounds of this guy. I let this guy hit me for 4 damage. It's brutal, so it's gonna get 8. Oh, actually, see, it's good to recap, because it's gonna do 8 damage and I have 3 armor, so it's gonna do 3 wounds actually, and 3 in my discard. For every wound I get in my hand, it's gonna go 1 in my discard, so it's 6 wounds. Only 3 in my hand, so I'm not knocked out. And then I just need to kill those 2, right? So this guy, cold fire attack 6, gonna power it with the influence, and the 2 more from determination is gonna finish this guy off. And then this guy needs 8 damage, 4 and 4, and I actually can use chivalry to get 1 more rep and 1 more fame. Let me do the chivalry now before I forget it. So 1 fame and 1 rep, and then the city is dead. I used all my cards. I'm gonna get 3 wounds into my hand and 3 wounds into my discard pile. I don't have a lot of time to like heal up, because I need to find the second city. But this went well. So I'm gonna clean up everything. Go back all the mana that I used. A lot of whites are gone. Rerolling the red is going back, and the gold is going to get rerolled. It's going to be another gold, so that's perfect. Right, so gonna get the fame, but I'll do that last. All of these cards are gone. My units are still unwounded. I can maybe recruit some other heroes. while I'm in the White City now. This goes to my discard pile. I have 4 shield tokens on the city because I killed 4 enemies. Which is gonna give me 4 more influence when I'm gonna influence in the White City. So I'm actually having 6 influence already by this combination. This guy is also used, by the way. And then we're gonna get some fame. So 7 and 8 is 15. Oh, actually this guy loses me a reputation. Alright. 7 and 8, 15 plus 5 is 20, 24. So we're gonna get from 41 to 65. So we're having 2 level ups, which is great. I'm gonna level up twice. Really like the skill of Wolfhawk, letting me like reduce someone's armor or ability or resistance. This is done. I get 1 more command token, which is gonna increase my armor, and I can recruit 1 more unit. I have my level up skill, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get the skill from Wolfhawk because I want the lowest card. It's a refreshing walk. I just need to move and heal. And I want this skill to just deal with an enemy that is really annoying on the last city. I don't really need these 2 skills. Gonna get the movement anyway, so gonna get this skill. Choosing Refreshing Walk as my advanced action from the level up. Alright. And then I draw into my hand size, and the hand size is actually the one that gives the most. So it's still, I'm still next to my keep, so my hand size is 6 plus 3, so still 9 cards. Which means I'm gonna draw 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna do the dummy player. 1, 2, and 3 is a red, so 3 more cards, which is fine. I just need to move. I'm gonna influence real quick just to get the heroes before I go out. I'm at -1, so he's not costing 9, he's costing 11. So this is 2 plus 4 is 6. Actually, I don't have any influence, so it's kind of waste because I need to start moving. And all my influence cards are here, so I'm not gonna. It's kind of. I might just get the monks while I'm at the White City anyway. The monks only cost 7. I can recruit all units at the White City, and this is already giving me 6. I'm at -1, so I need 2 more. Which is pretty easy. I have some more turns actually, I don't need to rush this. But I do need to move. The dummy has some cards left, so I might just heal a bit. Get my last cards, maybe get an influence, I'm not sure. The thing is that my movement is also heal, but I'll just spend this this guy. Power it with the green from the source. I heal 2. So that's 2 wounds gone. This one I'll be able to heal with Refreshing Walk. Just gonna spend 1 card only. And my turn, it's a black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, and 3 is actually, oh great. So I have my portal. It's gonna let me teleport to the next city. And I have some influence, so this is perfect. Wolfhawk is gonna go. 1, 2, and 3, so white, it's another 3 cards, which is fine. I still have more turns. So now I am gonna get the heroes anyway, right? Because I have 2 more turns. The dummy has 2 more cards. That means he's gonna draw next card next time, and then he declares end of round. And I do have improvisation, which is gonna give me 5 influence, and I have a red. This is great. So I'm gonna power it. I'm gonna remove tranquility. I don't need it. So this is influence 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is enough to get me another heroes, which will come in handy, and we'll see. Or maybe I do want just another siege and get the monks because I have so much green mana. Actually not sure. You know what? I'm gonna spend 2 of this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna spend 2 to turn another gold unit just to see. So from those, it's the Alton Guardians. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus 2. So I have 9 left. I should just spend 2 more sideways to get the Alton Guardians. Because these guys can give my units all resistances, which means I can just assign damage from the next city. So I'm gonna spend 2 more cards sideways, which is gonna be Rage and and Swiftness. So influence 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2. Oh, actually I have -1, so I need to flip 1 more card to get the Alton Guardians. Shoot. Okay. I was trying to save Crystallize, but it's whatever. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. -2 is 12. -1 is 11. Gets me the Alton Guardians, which I think is the right play. We'll see. Reroll the die, it's white. Get the Alton Guardians into my squad. Dummy player goes. No more cards. I have 2 more turns actually, but I only need 1. I'm gonna spend actually. Guys, I did spend a bit too many cards, but it's whatever. Okay, so I move 2 and heal 1. Moving 2 to the easy terrain there. Gonna move another of explore a new tile with druidic paths. It's the last tile, which is gonna be the city. Alright, it's gonna be the green city. And it's gonna be level 14. This is perfect actually. The only problem is, alright, I'll explain what's going on. I'll just put the orcs down. Two orcs. The green city. It's gonna be level 7. Plus 1 more one more, because I'm playing level 14, so you have to combine 2 cities. I have the red and the green left, so I'm gonna roll a die. 1, 2, 3 is red. Okay, so it's the red city also on level 7. It's gonna be placed right here. I'll fix the monsters in a sec. Blue and red with some enemies on it. I still have my temporal portal. I'm thinking where I should go, because if I leave this place, my hand size is only 6 at the moment. So I'm thinking about killing the orcs so I can move in and start my next turn next to my city. The problem is it's gonna cost a lot of movement. No, I need to teleport over into the magical glade. I'm just gonna show the board state. So teleport into the magical glade, get into the village, and just pillage my way through so I can kill the last 2 cities. Yeah, that's probably the right play, I guess. And I can actually heal a wound out of my discard pile while I'm on a magical blade, so... Right? If you end your turn, magical blade, throw away from your hand or discard pile. Yeah, so I spend these 2 movement. I'm gonna spend the gold mana on the temporal portal. I'm gonna hop over there, which lets me end my turn. Then I'm gonna remove 1 wound from my deck and start my turn with a black mana. And if I get Tremor, I'll have a black mana anyway to reduce everyone's armor by 4. This is gonna end the second day. It's gonna be like, it should be gold now, but I'm just laying it out for the next turn. And I'm gonna see what army I'm up against. I'm next to 2 cities. So I'm gonna get the enemies out. The green city has 1 white, and also the red city has 1 white, so I'm just gonna take 2 whites. I get 3 monster tokens combined. One is with paralyze, which is really annoying. 2 and 3, and then we have 2 more mage tokens. So 1 and 2, and all these mobs have the bonuses of both cities. So if they're physical, they're gonna be brutal and poisonous. So yeah, they're all, if they have physical attack, they're gonna have poison as well, and they're gonna be brutal, which is only these 3, which is not so bad. It's actually not the worst city that I could, or not the worst enemies. I have 2 of those Imhotep gunners. Can you see? Yeah. And 2 fire mages. So I think we're good. But I need the right cards to do it. Okay, so resetting the board, flipping my skill tokens, ready on my units. Gonna shuffle my deck. And I have 1 more knight to kill these 6 enemies. I made a mistake. Should be 8. So 1 white, 2. Oh, I need 1 more keep unit. Okay. So 1 more keep unit. It's gonna be another hero. So I have a lot of separate attacks. That's gonna be a little bit annoying, because that's gonna really be annoying. So I don't want to get knocked out, and I don't have that much fame. So I only have a hand size of 6, which is not really great. I can go to the village and pillage, but I'll lose my black mana because I'm not starting on a magical blade. But I'll be able to get more cards to finish this this city. I think we have the right cards for it. Let's see what happens. I shuffled my deck. I'm just gonna reset everything, so I should have refilled the advanced actions offer. Blood Rage is out, which is a great card, but I'm not gonna level anymore. I do get 2 more units. The scouts, we have the catapults and another sorcerer, which I'm not going to be able to recruit. A green card is going into the dummy deck. There's also a green crystal going in. Refreshing the spell offer. Snowstorm is out, which is a great card. But I'm not going to be able to get to it. So yeah, just need to draw my opening hands. I throw the source. It's going to be black, a red and a green, which is great. I only have 3 greens on my, can maybe show this card here. I have 3 greens and 1 blue crystal. So, but I have a lot of green mobs, so it's gonna be just fine, I think. Getting a tactic. I just want to be first, so it's either 1 or 2. I'm gonna choose 1. Whatever. Shuffle the dummy player, and then we should start to kill these guys. It's 8 enemies. When you first start playing, I remember killing like the level 8 city. It was so hard. The first time that I actually won the first Solar Conquest, it felt so good. And once you play more and more, you're gonna improve your game. And the difficulty just keeps on scaling, so every game is still a challenge. Let's see if I can close this one out. Gonna check. Yeah, I'll just show my cards and talk you through. Yeah, we're gonna have 6 cards, which is not really great. Wow, we have Tremor on the first card. 4, 5, 6. Right. Okay. We have Tremor, which is great because I can fuel it with black mana. I can reduce everyone's armor by 4, which is insane. But I don't have any siege attack to like remove to like get rid of some units in the ranged attack phase, so I can draw 2 cards, and I really need some damage, so I'm looking for how many siege attacks do I have? Actually not that much. It's gonna be too early to try and get into the city now. The problem is if I move to the village, which is gonna be movement of 5, I don't have any movement at the moment. Right. No, I need some siege attack to be able to pull this off. So I'm gonna discard these 2 cards to be able to draw 2 new ones. I just need 1 siege attack, which is only 1 card I have in my deck. Or I need mana draw so I can get to the village and start pillaging and be able to make myself a black when I need it. I'm not going to do this for very long because I don't have that much time and I really like being on the glade. I don't have movement anyway to go into the city now, so I'm going to discard these 2 cards. That's my turn. Draw 2 new cards, which is going to be stamina, which I need to get into the city. Okay, and this is going to help me. Portal. It's going to increase my hand size by a lot. So this is going to be great. Alright. Wolfhawk. 1, 2, and 3. Red. 3 cards. My turn. Okay, so I'm gonna get a huge hand next. And I'll show you how this is gonna work. So I'm actually gonna play Nether Portal. And the top action says, place your action for this turn. You may move to an adjacent revealed space. Whether you move or not, your hand limit is increased by 1 the next time you draw a card. So I'm gonna teleport into the village. My hand size will be increased by 1. If I had a blue mana in the source, I could improve my hand size by 2. I do have a blue crystal and I don't need any blues. So I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna power it with a blue. I'm gonna teleport, so I'm losing my black thing from the is 1 card worth it? Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna teleport to the village, which means this orc is gonna also join the fight, which is fine. Because it's not gonna get provoked now, but it's gonna be provoked when I go into the city. All these cards I like. My hand size is going to be increased by 2 next turn when I draw cards. And I'll be able to pillage. And I'm going to be able to draw 2 cards. Which I'm going to do right now. Because I have a green mana in the source. And my hand limit is increased by 2 anyway, so. My hand limit is 6. If I spend this, I draw 2 to 6. I got 8, yeah. Right, so teleporting on the village. I'm gonna spend a green mana from the source to draw 2 cards, which is gonna give me my siege attack and the influence, which I don't need. Reroll this die, it's gonna be blue. I have a black mana die in the source anyway. This is going great. Draw to my hand size, which is +2, so I have 6 now. I'm gonna draw 2 more. So swiftness and another influence, not really great. The dummy player is going blue, 1 card. I'm gonna pillage the village, lose my reputation, draw 2 more cards, which is gonna give me 1 with the land and some movement and influence. So cards I don't really need. But there's not much else I can do. Actually, I can. And I will. Actually thinking about killing that orc with a ranged attack of 3, so I can pillage 1 more time before I go in and spend the cards that I don't need. I don't have that much cards left in my deck, but I'm going to be able to reduce everyone's armor by a lot. So This orc has 4 attack. I don't want to waste or spend anything that I'm gonna need. So this gives me block 2, 3, and 4. And then I need 3 attack, which I don't really have. I don't have a white mana, else I was gonna shoot it with swiftness. How do I get 3 attack? Or I just take the wound. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the wound and heal it with my regeneration. So this guy is gonna hit me. I have 4 armor, so that's 1 wound, which is fine. Then I'm gonna do 3 attack. 1, 2, 3 sideways for attack 3. And heal the wound. And actually I might... No, I'm happy with the colors in the source, so... Yeah, take the wound, heal it with this card, and these 3 cards sideways for attack 3. It's gonna kill the orc. Give me 1 rep and 2 frame. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not drawing any more cards because my hand size is 6. But I'll pillage while the dummy is going. So, dummy, 1, 2, and 3. I still have wounds in my deck, so I need to start getting to the city. The dummy is going to his deck really fast. This might be a bit of a problem. I pillage. I draw 2 more cards. I hope it's not going to be a wound. I have another swiftness. And something I don't really need, but I have to start anyway. I don't have mana draw. Right. I'm gonna start anyway. The black mana totem is gone. Yeah, I need to start now because I'm running low on time. The dummy is going to his deck really fast. And it is what it is. So I'm spending 2 movement to get into the city, losing my rep. Just playing it sideways so I can remember. And I'm facing all these guys. And everyone has brutal and poison if they have physical damage. Alright. So, I'm gonna use a black die from the source and a green mana token to power my tremor. And this is going to be devastating. So, target enemy gets armor -3, armor -6 if it's fortified, or all enemies get armor -2, -4 if they are fortified. So everyone has -4 armor, which is insane. -4 armor. Then I want to siege. So I'm spending this skill to get a green. I don't have a red. Yeah, there's no way I can use another die from the source. It is what it is. Okay, so let's do it one by one. So I'm gonna have to do a siege attack 5 with my green. Don't have a lot of mana left. This might be a bit of a problem, but well, let's see. Siege attack 5. Everyone's armor is reduced by 4. So this guy has 1 armor. Gonna shoot out the enemies that are most annoying. This guy has 1 armor. This guy has 1 armor. So that's 3. Can actually kill 2 more. Right. So I have 2 more siege attack left. And with those 2 more, I'm gonna kill this one as well in the siege. So he's got 2 armor, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are out with 1 siege attack 5. It's insane. Then we go to the ranged phase. I'm gonna shoot 1 out with my sorcerer as well, removing fortifications. I don't think I have, well, I'll have enough damage. The sorcerer, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I need a white and the green. The white and the green from this. So white and green. Yeah. Then gonna use my sorcerer, fuel it with white, which is my last white, which is really annoying because I cannot really power the other cards. But this will let me choose enemy loses all fortifications and it does a ranged attack of 3. So I want to kill this guy. Oh shit. After years of playing, the part is gonna come off. This guy has only 2 armor, so 3 is enough to take him out. He's losing all fortifications. These guys are all dead. And I have 3 enemies left. And 2 mana green. I'm gonna use my Autumn Guardians with my green and give all my units all resistances so I can just assign damage. Yeah, so this guy does, oh shit, he's brutal. If I had a red, this guy could just kill everyone with this 1 attack. But I don't. Oh, it doesn't matter, I think. So let's say everyone has all resistances. It's not gonna help me, right? This guy is gonna do 10. It's gonna be brutal, so 10 damage. No one is gonna actually be able to get assigned, so it's not working. Could assign the 2 fire damage to the heroes, paying my influence. So I have this physical attack of 4, 5, and 6 fire damage left. The 5 fire physical, I'm gonna block 4, and don't have any mana left, so this is gonna block him. And then these 2 guys, I'm gonna just get some wounds, I guess. So this guy is doing 6 brutal, so 12 fire damage. I'm gonna assign the first 4 to my other sorcerers, getting him wounded. And then you can actually use a unit and then assign damage in the block phase. So those 12 minus 4, because he's resistant, 8 damage left. He's gonna absorb the first 4. So there's 8 left. He hits for 4 of the armor, so 4 goes through to me. So that's only 1 wound from this guy. So he is fixed. Then these 2 fire is gonna be assigned on the heroes. Then I have 4 physical damage, which I'm gonna block with 8, which is a bit of an overkill, but that's fine. So everything is blocked. I only take 1 wound. And now I need, everyone has minus 4 armor. So this guy has 1 armor, this guy has 2, this guy has 1 armor. Where's the other guy? Oh yeah, he's dead. So I'm gonna remove the physical resistance by this guy, which means he's gonna die really fast. And then I can do it on multiple ways. I can either let my heroes attack, but I want to save it to get some influence next turn because I'll have 1 more turn. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, which is gonna be Chivalry, attack 3. It's 3 damage, 4 damage sideways. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I removed his resistance. So that's it. So, recapping, so I didn't make any mistakes. So that actually went really well if I didn't make any mistakes here. Tremor, all armor minus 4. I got a siege attack 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Only 5 armor combined. So these guys are out. Don't have to worry about them. Then I used my sorcerer before it got wounded. With the white mana, chooses all fortification and a ranged attack of 3. He only has 2 armor, so that takes him out. I block this attack with an attack of 5. Block 4, 5 is blocked. This guy, I blocked the 4 physical with my Autumn Guardians. The 2 fire damage I assigned on my heroes, paying my influence. And that will get absorbed. So this one is done. This guy, 12 fire damage because I didn't block the 4. The first 4 will get absorbed because it's fire resistance. 8 left, 4 on the sorcerer, wounding the guy, and 4 left on my armor. So it's only 1 wound. And then I need to kill these 3. With physical damage, I can just remove the physical resistance from this guy. And they all have minus 4 armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage needed. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Yeah, so it's pretty solid. No mistakes. Alright. Cool. That worked out really well. And this skill, I would have won anyway because I had 1 more. I have a few more cards, but it's gonna bump up my score just by this skill alone. Like removing a fortification or resistance is really good. I spend it. I'm gonna clean up everything. I don't have a lot of mana left. I actually have a mana token left from the skill, so I'm just gonna rearrange it so I didn't use my crystal. So I'm actually 1 crystal of green left. The die gets rerolled. It's a blue. Remove everything. Remove all my cards. Tremor actually saved the day here, because I didn't have a lot of damage in my deck. Alright, I'm gonna get some fame. And I always play for points, it's just fun for me, so I win the scenario, I have one more turn, I'm gonna get some more fame. I'm in my cities, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 influence, so 8 tokens on the cities, because I defeated 8 monsters. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just gonna replace my wounded unit, because it's not really good for your score, and probably recruit a new guy and get some wounds away. So 8 shield tokens on the 2 cities. I'm gonna count my fame. This is 10, 20, 27, and 7, 34, 38, 43. So 43, I'm at 67 now. So it's 71, 111. Wait, 43, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 111. I level up 2 times, getting a new command token, and I can get one more skill and one more advanced action. Just gonna move this out of the way. When you beat the last city, the dummy is not gonna get one more turn, so I'm gonna do my level up, my last 2 skills. Do I need the mana? I don't think so. I actually might need the green to heal my wounds off, but I only have 1. And I don't really need anything in the... I'm just focusing on points right now, so Wolfhawk should have got a lot more skills out. It's not really mattering a lot, but I'm going to take a Wolfhawk skill, because I just need to heal a bit. Or get a crystal, it's not going to give me any points whatsoever. And I don't really need any of those cards, so I'm taking a skill of Wolfhawk, which is going to give me like a crystal and something to heal. Get the lowest card from the advanced action offer, which is doesn't really matter which one it is. And my turn, dummy player doesn't have one more turn. And then this should be refreshed. It doesn't really matter. I have one more turn. I draw to my hand size. It's 7 plus 2 from the city, so it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So I actually do have some wounds left. So I'm gonna move, and actually don't move, but I'm gonna play for the heal and then influence. So I'm gonna play mana draw. Oh, I don't have a white, but I can make a white. So yeah, crystallize this to get a white. Use the white to mana draw, get something, turn it into green. Get 2 greens. I'm gonna spend this as heal 2. Removing 2 wounds from my deck. And then I just wanna influence. And I have an influence of -2. Plus 8 plus 2 is 10. -2, so I'm at 8. I'm gonna use the heroes for an influence of 5. So let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And with the 15, I'm gonna spend 9, oh, minus 2, so it's 13. I'm gonna spend 9 to buy the catapults. And I'll just play whatever sideways for some more. Yeah, and just buy the scouts just so I don't have a wound during. It's the same score anyway. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Flip this token to heal 1 more and get a white crystal, and that's gonna end the game. So that's it. Actually a pretty nice game. It didn't go too well. Like I got stuck somewhere. I don't know, like here I got stuck a bit on the white city. I really needed a good artifact from the spawning grounds. The artifact that let me get Tremor basically won me the game. No idea how I could have killed the last Megapolis without reducing everyone's armor by 4. That's pretty huge. So yeah, that's the game. I'm just gonna count up my score and just see. It's just fun for me to see. It's not gonna be my highest score, but it still went pretty. I'm happy I won. Like during the game, it was kind of risky if I was gonna win or not. Like I don't have any power cards in my deck. It's insane that I actually win this game because I only have 5 advanced actions and a Tremor card. And that's 1 and 7 and a 14 game. So it's really cool to see that you're able to win without having like so many powerful spells or artifacts. Just 1 big power card saved me the game. Yeah, so scoring, there has a card for it. Usually, it's gonna be rough because I need my phone for it to calculate, but yeah, that's the game. Braevalar is really good. Actually didn't have my best game with him. But yeah, it's amazing that this game is actually won. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left in the dummy deck, but it's just insane. Like these cards that I have, only the chivalry and the force of nature is like really doing damage. This card I just got from the city, so I didn't play with it. So I only have like 2 cards which give me damage to actually win this game, but using the units well, yeah, it turned out great. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed.